Hi, this is Cass. I'm Cassia Hall, and I'm going to be doing a live line edit today. And I'm going to use Rebecca Fuentes' Return of the Stolen to show you how I usually do a line edit. Now, the developmental edit has already been done on this flash. It's just under 1500 words, and Rebecca gave this story to us as a submission for next year's summer anthology for a season for romance. So David did the developmental edit, and David decided that it would be a good idea to combine the two scenes from the original story. And Rebecca worked hard on doing that, and she managed to combine the two scenes. So that means that quite a bit of information will have to be given as flashbacks. So she's done it in a way that's very smooth and organic, and I really like it. It avoids most of the problems with flashbacks, including using past perfect tense, which I feel is rather clunky. So this is a good example, and let's start with the first sentence. Emil braced his hands on the balcony railing and let the night breeze cool his flushed skin. Now, that is a great first line for me because right up we can tell who the protagonist is. We have a good idea of the setting. He's on a balcony. We know that it's nighttime, and we even have some sensory elements. There's a night breeze, which is cool, on his skin, which is hot. So that's a really nice and beautiful first line. I don't think I need to do anything with the first line. I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to the second one. Shaking the images from the dream from his head was harder. So my first question is, harder than what? So I'm going to have to go back to the first line and figure out what was difficult for Emil. and I think it's about cooling his flushed skin. So it was easy to cool his flushed skin because of the night breeze. Now, that's fine, but it made me stop and wonder. And you don't want the reader to do that. Because every time the reader stops to wonder why, it breaks the flow. Okay, so I'm going to change that. Shaking the images from the dream from his head. Now, again, there's something else I need to change because there's two from very close to each other. It doesn't sound very smooth. So I'm going to get rid of one of the froms simply by, I'm going to have to go to suggesting so you see the changes that I make. So instead of images from the dream, I'm going to change that to dream images. And I don't want it to be something that makes the reader query, why is it harder? What is it harder than? So I'm going to make that not easy. So let's see. Shaking the dream images from his head was not easy. Okay, so that's fair enough. That's an extra space there. Get rid of that space. It always started like the memory. It always started like the memory. Ship trapped by two others, being boarded, the crew and passengers separated. Now, I think this is an issue with the punctuation. Instead of a comma, I'm going to use an M dash here. And Rebecca is going to love me for this because she loves M dashes. Okay, so she will not question this at all. She'll like it. Okay, so shaking the dream images from his head was harder. Well, was not easy. It always started like the memory. His ship trapped. So this is good because the M dash. Why the M dash? Because all this is the memory, right? So the M dash works, but now I'm thinking, what does it stand for? It always started like the memory. So okay, the dream. Shaking the dream images from his head was not easy. It always started like the memory. Okay, so fair enough. It stands for the dream. It always started like the memory. Okay, it always started like the memory. Memory. Oh wait, haven't even signed in. Let me sign in.